Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, it's me again. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your local internet auntie, Auntie Ren, here again with another video. Guys, want to dabble in some beauty today. In case you didn't know, Auntie Ren is a certifiable product junkie. Like, I mean, I think I have like certificates and awards for it. Like, I am obsessed. I love products. And recently, one of my subbies was asking about my skincare and like what products I use. And I was like, Hunty, you don't want to know because it's massive. So that got me to thinking, and some of my favorite videos I like watching are like those product empty videos where like you know, gurus and YouTubers, they go through different products that they're using. Would they purchase it again? You know, like they're empties basically. So I gathered all my empties. Can you see that? I gathered all my empties for, I want to say this is probably like January and February maybe, and a little of March actually, yeah, because some of them I just rounded up. So I would say maybe just for the year so far. So these are some of the empties that I have so far. So I wanted to go through them with you guys. You know, I do want to introduce more beauty to my channel, do want to do more of that. I know that I do a lot of unboxings, and I know I do a lot of, you know, luxuries, you know, handbag, accessories, some fashion and so on. But really, you know, beauty is a huge passion of mine. Clean beauty is something that I strive to do and do better at. But yeah, so I wanted to share with you guys, you know, my product obsession, and tell you some of my finds, things that I would purchase again, things that I'm like, oh heck no, we will not be purchasing. So yeah, so settle in, you know, get a tea. If this is your first time coming in to see me, hi darling, how are you? I'm Auntie Ren, welcome to the shenanigans. Have a seat, settle down. And if you're returning, don't forget to sound off in the comments and say hello. I love talking to you guys and saying hi back. So please make sure you drop a line, let me know that you were here. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so first thing, and this is in no particular order, it's literally, I've been like accumulating this, you know, in my bedroom, just like, you know, as I use things, I'm like, oh, I'll talk about that in that video that I'll do. So this here is okay, so it's not just a beauty, apparently it's also hair products as well. And you know, if in case you didn't know, obsessed with hair products, obsessed with taking care of your hair and different, you know, treatments and things to do hair. Like, you know, I'm a wig, want to be a wig guru, want to be a wig genie, a wig wizard. I want to be a wig wizard, but I'm still in training. So anyway, but underneath my wigs, I am, you know, obsessed with, you know, natural hair and taking care of my hair and looking after it. So anyway, this was a mousse that I actually got for some of my curly units, and it is by Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair wave whip curling mousse. I hated it, will not be repurchasing this, sorry. I guess I'll never get sponsored by Cantu, but not a fan. It left flakes, it didn't really have a great hold. I know it's supposed to be for natural hair, so it's not supposed to be like for synthetic units and so on, so that's probably why it didn't perform the way that it was supposed to. But I would never use this on my natural hair anyway because it's too light, so it again would have no hold for me. So this is a no to this repurchase. But in case, you know, this is something that you're using and loving, God bless. But for me, it was a fail. Let's see, do I have any other? I'll stick with hair stuff, so just to keep it consistent. So this, I actually unboxed this a couple videos back, and I will put the video up in I'll put the video up in the iCard so you can see it. This is the Body Shop Shea Butter hair mask. Maybe that's too close. I don't know if that's too close, guys, sorry. So I absolutely love this. I use this on my hair, I use it on my daughter's hair. She has definitely a looser curl pattern than I do. Her natural curl pattern is a lot more wavy, and her hair is a lot more fine and just, you know, just a little bit of a different quality of hair, and it was absolutely amazing in her hair as well as mine. I would definitely repurchase this. It wasn't super pricey, and again, I'll link the video in the iCards that you can go back and check on this one. But this was a great buy. It smells great. It was a great thick texture. It had enough slip that you could detangle with it. It left the hair, once you rinsed it out, like really just moisturized and just soft and beautiful. I absolutely love this. This was a great find, and this was a blind buy. Like, I had never saw it reviewed. I had never heard of it. I was purchasing some other things that I get off of the Body Shop on a normal basis and thought I would give this a go, and I'm so glad I did. I will definitely repurchase that. Let's see, what else do we have for hair? So as far as hair products as well, and this might be a little bit off, so I told you that I am also aspiring to, you know, more green beauty, natural products and so on. So this is a rose water and glycerin spray. I get these from iHerb, and I buy them literally by like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I have 2 here that I've gone through. So I do spray these in my hair and my children's hair. So what I do is I get a little glass spray bottle, which I purchased them from Amazon, and I put in about half rose water and glycerin, and then I pour in some aloe vera juice, and I also pour in some hair oils, and I mix it up, and that's kind of like a refresher spray. So I'll spray it on their hair, like, you know, every couple of days, or like between washing. If I do a braided style on them, I'll do it. If I have my hair braided down under a wig or what have you, once I take my wig off, I will spray that concoction on it and give myself, you know, scalp massages and so on. I find that it stimulates growth, it's moisturizing, it smells great. It's something that I know all of the ingredients that are in it, so I'm not afraid to use it, even on my children. Absolutely love it. So yeah, rose water and glycerin, we run through these quite a bit. So I'll get these, mix it, like I said, with the aloe vera juice, and I'll buy like aloe vera juice from, like, I don't know, the vitamin store or vitamin shop or whatever it is, and just, you know, pour a little bit of that in there, pour some oils, shake it up, and you keep it in the fridge, so that it doesn't, because it has the aloe vera juice, so you don't want it to turn on you. So I keep it in the fridge, and like every day or every couple of days, just take it and just give yourself a spritz. It's amazing, it's refreshing, it makes your scalp feel beautiful. Absolutely love it. So love rose water and glycerin. I love that. And that's a great transition onto just plain rose water. So I use just plain rose water on my face. So I will use this almost like a, I guess almost like a toner, but not really, like more like in between a toner. So in my skincare routine, there's points where I would like to like re-moisturize my face or rehydrate my face, so that when I apply the next product, whatever that product is, it seeps in and it spreads better, and it helps you not to use so much product. It helps the product to absorb into your skin better when it's moistened. I just find that with my skin, when I apply product to dry skin, it does not penetrate into my skin as well as when it's moisturized or wet. So, and instead of going in the bathroom and re-wetting it, I will spray my face with rose water in between you know, different applications of products in my either morning routine or night routine. So I absolutely love rose water. It's very inexpensive, it's great for the skin, and I literally just spray it all over my face, and then I'll put on like your serums, or like spray it and then put on, like, I don't know, your moisturizer or what have you, and it literally just makes everything just absorb very nicely into the skin. Love it. So this is just some good old-fashioned rose water by Heritage Store. Okay, so now we're into skincare. We're in full-blown skincare now. So apparently I love these. So this is more along the lines of like actual toner. I didn't even realize I had 2 of them in here, so apparently I've been through 2 of them. So this is the Caudalie, which I do love Caudalie products. Caudalie Vino Pure Lotion Purifying Toner. So this is more of a traditional toner, and it's probably not showing up nicely because it's literally see-through, but it's a purified toner. I'm obsessed with this. It does have salicylic acid in it, so it is a purifying essential oils complex. It has exfoliating salicylic acid and soothing grape water. I love these. I run through them, as you can see. Apparently I go through about one a month, and I get these from Sephora. So whenever Sephora is having their sale, I try to like really bulk up, and I get them in like, you know, by the sixes or by the dozen. But I absolutely love this. So in my skincare regimen, I do this after my cleansing, and it's just really great to just, you know, maintain the pH balance of my skin, to deal with any acne or any breakouts. I am acne prone. I have oily combo skin, and this just, you know, really just amazing job at toning without stripping my face, because at one point I thought that in order to combat acne I had to basically strip all of the oils from my face, and that is not the case at all. I have learned to embrace oils now, so but this is great at, you know, stripping it back but without stripping it to the point that your face is dying and overproducing oils. So absolutely love my quarterly toner. And I would repurchase, obviously, and I already have. I'm already working on bottle number like 4 for the year so far. Okay, so and then we're going to cleansers, and again, this is not in any real order, guys, so this is might be a little bit backwards, but this is a cleanser. This is one of my cleansers. So I do have about 3 cleansers in rotation at any given time. I also oil cleanse as well. Depending on what's going on with my skin will determine what product I use. So, but this is, so when I'm wearing makeup, like when I'm filming, to take off all of this war paint, I will do an oil, like an oil cleanse or an oil rub, I guess, to remove the makeup with grapeseed oil. So I'll use grapeseed oil over my entire face, give my face a massage, and wipe it off with a damp cloth, and that takes off all of the like surface makeup, if you will. Then I go in with this, and this is by Tata Harper, and it's the Purifying Cleanser Daily Detox Treatment. And it is, yeah, it's empty, and this goes on, so it looks creamy in the bottle. I don't know if it's probably not showing up on camera, but it looks creamy in the bottle. But then when you rub it into your skin and massage it in, I don't put this on damp skin. I literally go from the oil, all the oil with the grapeseed oil, wiping off with a damp, and I mean damp, like barely any water kind of cloth, wipe off the surface, and then I go in with this and I like massage this in, and it goes on like an oil when you put it on. It's so cool. So it starts off like a cream, it goes on like an oil, really just deeply cleanse, and I take my time with it. This stuff is expensive. I think it's like $75 US or something like that. So I take my time with it. There's no rushing. We are not rushing this one off. We are massaging it and getting to know it. We're taking it out for drinks. We're playing, you know, cards with it. Like this is, we're having a time with these these products. So I you know, massage it in, massage it in, massage it in, and then usually I'll jump in the shower, and then you can add a little bit of water to emulsify it, and then it turns back into a cream again to get all of the dirt and makeup off, and it rinses off. It is just such a great, interesting product that I absolutely love in my routine to get off that final like any layers of makeup. So, and then for eye removable, like eye makeup, I use something different. I use for quarterly their micellar water, and that's how I take off any residual like glue from lashes or mascara or anything like that. But this is like, I love this as a step in that part of my process to clean off that makeup. I'll also use this if like in the day, in the morning, for my morning routine, if I don't really need a heavy cleanse, I don't really need to go in with my heavy duty cleanser, I'll use this as just kind of like almost like a light oil cleanse, because it does have that oil texture, but then it rinses off clean, so it doesn't leave you with your skin feeling oily. So I'll use this in the morning sometimes as well. Absolutely love this product. Yes, I've already repurchased it. It's already in use. So we're moving on from cleansers to what is this? So this was a Elemis product, and it's the Dynamic Resurfacing Day Cream with SPF 30. I don't know if the lights are gonna shine on this. I'm sorry if they do, but hopefully you can get that. If it's too bright, I'll blur it out or something. But anyway, so this one, I've not repurchased it. It doesn't smell like much. It does have a light fragrance, which I'm not really super excited about, but I mean, it was all right. It wasn't like a favorite. I didn't feel like it did anything super, you know, transformative to my skin. And I do have, like I said, I'm a product junkie, so I do have other products that I was waiting to use. So this wasn't something that I was dying to repurchase. There is another product, another moisturizer, a daytime moisturizer from Elemis that has SPF in it that I wanted to try. I can't recall the name now, but yeah, I wasn't overly impressed. It didn't, I mean, I may rebuy it, maybe, because that product junkie in me just may want to revisit it, but I don't recall it being, you know, so amazing that I needed this in my arsenal of rebuys. So it was okay. It didn't do any damage, but it wasn't like a stellar, you know, it wasn't a star to say, oh yeah, I gotta rebuy it. So, but that's the Elemis dynamic resurfacing cream. I don't know, maybe I'll retry it, probably. We'll see. No commitments there. Another one that I have as far as moisturizers go, and this I got as a sample, and this is from Tatcha. And it's the water cream. I liked this so much, I went and bought the full size. I really enjoyed this. I wish they had this in SPF, with an SPF in it. I have to look and see, but I love this as a day cream. I haven't looked at Tatcha's products that closely, but I need to do a little bit more research and see how, like, if they make an SPF or a day cream with an SPF. But I absolutely love this. It was light but moisturizing. It felt really great on the skin. My skin felt very plump and like supple after using it. I love the way this feels. So I am working my way through the full size jar now, but yeah, this is the water cream. I absolutely love it. It felt great. Like I said, it's light and it's almost like almost jelly-ish, like a creamy gel. Like it's jiggly, like it's it's kind of jiggly, but it's still super moisturizing. So I love that. So I don't feel like, I like to look dewy and look glowy, but I don't want to feel that congestion on my skin. My skin doesn't respond well to that. And this is great to wear like under my makeup and so on in the daytime. I really like this. So this was a sample that I actually used, and I absolutely love it. And guys, I will list all of these products down in the description box. So in case you want to, you know, look them up or what have you, the majority of them are from Sephora, except for some of the, you know, like the rose water and so on, and like the stuff from the Body Shop. But I'll link them below in case you're interested and want to take a look at them for yourself. But this is just some of the stuff that I'm loving and not loving. Okay, and another like kind of like a day cream, I guess you want to call it, like a face cream. This one is from Andalou Naturals, and it is the Probiotic Plus C Renewal Cream, and it's for brightening and for like resurfacing and so on. I love these. They're super inexpensive. I get these on iHerb as well. Yes, I've already repurchased it. They also make a pumpkin glycolic like face peel thing that I'm obsessed with. I absolutely love it. Or it's like pumpkin and honey or something like that. But I love this. I love Andalou products. I think they're like great price point. They have cleaner ingredients, not completely green or what have you, but you know, they're definitely a little bit more ingredient conscious, and I absolutely love it. So this is a great product. It's very moisturizing. It works really well with some of the face oils that I use. It works really well with I use a beauty balm from May Lindstrom that is Blue Cocoon, and this pairs super well with Blue Cocoon. I mean, the next day you wake up and your face just feels like a baby's bottom. Like, it's just super smooth, super soft. If you had any skin irritation, it smooths it out. It's just fantastic. Absolutely obsessed. So again, this is, and again, I'll list it down below, but this is the Andalou Naturals Probiotic Plus C Renewal Cream, and it's like for brightening, but I feel like it also smooths out the texture of my skin. Love this. Okay, we're almost done, guys. So another product that is kind of in the realm of beauty, but not necessarily like a skincare product, is a deodorant. And I have struggled and searched high and low for a green or more green beauty kind of deodorant that was more natural products, that worked, that, you know, smelled nice, that didn't, you know, burn my underarms off, that were like just, you know, really just hit all the notes for me. And apparently I have a sensitivity to baking soda, which a lot of the natural deodorants have a heavy concentration of baking soda, and then the ones that didn't have baking soda did not work well for me. And then like midway through the day, it's a situation, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm just too cute for that. Like we're not walking these streets in this way. This is not happening for me. So I don't even know where I heard of this, but this brand is called Each and Every. And my favorite fragrance from them is the lavender and a lemon fragrance, but this is an aluminum free deodorant, and it has no aluminum, no parabens, no synthetic fragrances, no baking soda, and no gluten. So all of the ingredients are literally here on the back. They're all items that you can actually pronounce, so it's not anything like that you don't know what it is. And you're looking at, you know, oils and tapioca starch, earth wax, dead sea salt, lavender oil, lavandin oil, lemon essential oils, like really just things that you can actually pronounce and you know what they are. I absolutely love it. It smells so good. Oh my god, it smells so good. It works all day. Like it doesn't burn under your arms. It's just so easy to use. It's just the best. Like I don't know what else to say about this. It's absolutely amazing. It goes on clear, so it does not have like that, you know, crusty like look to it. I know that's TMI, guys, but I absolutely love this deodorant. You know, and it took a long time for me to find one, you know, that I really like. I've tried several brands, and there are still some that I'll mix in that I like just because I like the way the combination of the oil smell in another one or what have you. So I do have some other ones that I'll still switch up and use, but this is my like everyday deodorant, and I absolutely like love it. And just keep in mind too, if you are going to go for a more natural or for a green deodorant, that it is a deodorant, it is not an antiperspirant, so you will still sweat. So if you're like, you know, sweaty Betty, you're still going to be sweaty Betty. It's not going to stop the perspiration. It is just more so to control any like, you know, bacteria odor, which is what happens when, you know, after you sweat. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so then I have an honorable mention. So just an honorable mention before, this is not a necessarily a beauty product, but two empties that I have. So, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up. So I unboxed these a couple videos back. I believe it was the same video with the Body Shop hair mask. So I wanted to give you an update on these candles. So I got these candles from Selfridges, the Byredo candles, and this is Ulta, I don't know, Ulta and Bohemia. So Ulta, we smelled this cold during the unboxing, and I wasn't a fan, and I was not a fan of it burning as well. It's horrible. It smells like an old man's cologne from like 1933. Yeah, not a fan. This is no bueno. Ulta was a fail for me. I will not be repurchasing this. So just to let you know that this was just maybe a little bit too spicy, too masculine for me, and I usually like the more masculine smells, but this was a no-go for me, guys. So if you like it, I'm sorry, no judgments, obviously, but for me it was just not a fan of that. However, Bohemia, woo, it smells Bohemian. Oh my god, I am seeing like different colored pillows like thrown on the floor, like with different patterns, like almost like East Indian inspired, with a little bit of like Morocco, with a little bit of sweetness. It's got a little bit of floral, a little bit of spicy. It is just so interesting and so beautiful. I can't wait to get this in a bigger size. Definitely would repurchase this. This is a hitter. It's, like I said, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, a little bit exotic. It's giving you different notes. It's got different layers to it. It smells so good. have not smelled anything like this. And if you haven't seen, I've done a big haul of candles from Bath and Body Works, and Bath and Body Works ain't got nothing on this Bohemian candle. Like, this Byredo in general is just very interesting. The smells that they put together for their candles are just really, really quite interesting. But this is one of those that are just a little bit more unique, and you're like, oh my gosh, like that is a stellar candle. Like, if you buy that and you're spending $70-$80 on it, which is what it costs here in the States, you're not feeling like it's something that you could have got from the Body Shop for $10 or $20. Like, this is something that you can smell the uniqueness of it, if that makes sense. So that's it. So I am done, guys. That's all. That's my little empties. If you like this type of video or what have you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit the comments, subscribe. Let me know that you're liking some more of this beauty content. If you want to see a morning routine, I didn't want to come up in here, start splashing my face and stripping off my makeup, and you guys are like, whoa, wasn't ready for that. So so if you'd like to see videos like that, where I go through like my skincare routine, morning routine, nighttime, it's a bit extensive, guys. I've got a couple of steps to, you know, trying to tame this beast. But if you'd like to see some of that, just let me know and I can give you some more of this content. But in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know every time I put up a video. And that is it for me. I am out. I'll see you guys at the next video. Nieces, nephews, fellow aunties, have a great week.